to all of my pieces out there. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. And today we're getting back into some more P1 Harmony and some songs. Now these were actually recommended because I'm not really discovering P1 Harmony right now. I'm just doing whatever you guys want me to. And so a couple people actually recommended Sad Song, both the song and some other things from that album. This is, of course, their Sad Song album, which is their 7th mini album, which was released September 20th, 2024. Of course, we're doing the title track, Sad Song. And then I also got recommended Last Call and It's Alright. We have these lyric videos. It was recommended. Now, someone who recommended the Sad Song album, I unfortunately didn't get their name. I apologize. Sometimes if it's in a long comment, I'll take a screenshot and then crop it to have like just the recommendation. I'm gonna try to like not do that, or like if I can get the whole comment in the picture, I'll try to do that because I want to be able to like make sure you guys know that I know you I know you're recommending stuff and I appreciate you. Then we had someone else recommend Sad Song and then specifically Last Call and It's Alright. And then we had another person agree with the comments suggesting Sad Song, which was P1LOML, which I'm pretty sure means love of my life. Boomer alert. Tell me, is that what that means? Boomer alert. Let me know. Bunch of requests for Sad Song album / song. We're gonna get into this. I don't usually do full albums when I check out just these random videos unless it's like something that I was actually looking forward to. So we'll get to the other songs like in the future if you recommend it, whatever, we'll get to it. For now, we're doing Sad Song, It's Alright, and Last Call. So far, I've enjoyed P1 Harmony. I think that their rapping stands out to me the most. I don't really feel like I've heard too much vocally. Obviously, they sing in their songs, but I feel like it's not really stood out as much as the rapping. We'll see how these songs fare. I don't have any coffee right now. I was just sick. I've been sick for like 2.5 weeks, and I had a cough, and they kind of say like don't drink caffeine and like coffee and stuff like that when you have like congestion and whatnot. So I don't have any coffee. I should have had water, but I don't know. Sometimes water don't work either. And also for my lip gloss today, I have this really nice like black gloss with a bunch of sparkles in it. I found it in a closet, and it sucks because this would actually have been really good for Halloween week because it's quite dark, but I think it's cute. It's a little bit patchy, splotchy, weird, streaky, so if my lip gloss looks whack halfway through the video, I apologize. Also, this is part 1 of this week's Random K-pop Wednesday. I keep forgetting to say that because I took a week off and didn't remember to say it after that. But this is part 1. Part 2 is some ATEEZ extra content. And then part 3 is about DPR Ian. So if you're interested in any of that, you can stick around and watch those once they have released. And if you're not subscribed, you can subscribe so you don't miss a thing. So yeah, let's get into this P1 Harmony Sad Song music video. I've enjoyed their music videos as well. I think they're cool. Oh my goodness. And also, great start by the way. But because I don't really check them out very often, I really still don't have like a grasp on which member is which. I can kind of recognize, I think, Jungso because I like his rapping. I think people have said that I've pointed out his rapping. Just let me know, like give me some timestamps of if there's close-ups or whatever, because it's easier to tell, of course, with the pictures on lyric videos, but when everyone's moving and dancing and quick edits from the music video, it's really hard to tell. So give me some timestamps for the music video saying who's who, because that helps a lot. I like his voice a lot. This sounds familiar, but I think it's just because of like the instrumental in the background. I don't think I've ever heard this song before, but it's pretty good. Very interesting. Seems very catchy. I think I've pointed out him a lot. I think that's who I keep pointing out. I do still have their profiles. Yeah, I think maybe that's who I've been pointing out a lot. I really like his rapping voice and stuff. Just his general, like, his aura, you know? Oh wait, I'm sad. That is so funny. I feel that though. That voice though is kind of insane. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Man, this sounds so familiar. What does this remind me of? Shoot some stuff down in the comments, see if it reminds me of anything. This instrumental on the back sounds so familiar. With this type of like melody, this like flow, I don't know. Sounds so familiar. And they're also all very pretty. And they really are. They have really good visuals. Very cute. Cute. Yeah, that was a fun one. Yeah, that one was really fun. I mean, honestly, the music video was cool. Their choreo, I feel like their choreo is always pretty good, pretty solid. And I feel like we heard more vocals than rapping. So, which is funny because I was just talking about how we haven't really heard much vocally, but overall, really good, really solid. So now we're gonna get into It's Alright, which the only thing that ever pops into my head when I hear It's Alright is the It's Alright. That's just the only thing that pops into my head. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. But yes, of course, lyric videos. We all know lyric videos. I don't read comments beforehand anymore because it has spoiled songs in the past, so I will try to remember to read the comments afterwards. Sometimes I do forget, so I apologize. Also, I don't know if I'm getting any lag. Once again, I'm sorry. If there's any lag, I'm sorry. If there's any corrections that you need to let me know, then go ahead and put them down in the comments. I do not mind. Sometimes there's like right on top, there's a couple corrections. No, it's fine. Very interesting. I feel like it's starting just like a GOT7 song. Vocals. I like his voice as well. Is Theo the one I'm pointing out a lot? Vocally. Nice. That's cool. Is that post chorus? I like the instrumental there. It's a nice little pause. Ad libs. Going crazy. Okay, dang. Vocals. We all heard that. It also reminds me of something. Ugh. Just the general sound of it, not necessarily like the words or, you know, whatever, but I'm hungry. I have to mention that at least once every like couple videos. That was really good. YouTube, thank you. I'm so done. Anyway, that was really good. Very catchy, very smooth. Definitely something that I could see being stuck in my head a lot if I wasn't already thinking of the other song with It's Alright in it. But yeah, overall, really great. Alright, moving on to Last Call, which is the last song for this video. Very curious what this one's gonna have for me. Their pictures are always pretty cute. I like that they always have like their makeup is really nice, and they always got like little bandages and stuff and scratches and all that stuff. So hairstyling, their style is really cool overall. I like that they all have like these really big necklaces with like beads and stuff, and then Intak is just kind of like, nah. All right, let's get into it. Okay. Are we getting like some pop punk? Like, what's going on? Okay, dang. Yeah, I love his voice. His voice actually kind of sounds like a less deep, slightly less rich and mature voice of Winner's Sung Yoon. And that's not me trying to say that Theo's not as good or anything like that. I'm just saying like whereas Yoon's voice is so deep and buttery and rich, Theo's voice kind of sounds similar, but just not as deep and like not as like full. But still very good. And honestly, in my opinion, anyone who sounds like Yoon from Winner, I mean, instantly like you're a top vocalist in my books for real because Yoon is probably my favorite vocalist in like all of K-pop because his voice is absolutely life-changing. Don't think that I'm trying to say Theo's like not good or anything, but comparing him to Yoon from Winner is like to me that's like super high praise. Like I could hear Theo's voice in like a Winner song, so I think he's great. They honestly have great vocalists in this group. And the rapper is really cool. Yeah, this sounds like I was trying to think, what does this remind me of? Because again, it's reminded me of something. It reminds me of Winter a lot. I think this group is so interesting. I don't know why. Like, I'm not the type of person who fixates on one group and is just like, oh, they're so different from everyone else. It's like, well, not really. I mean, most K-pop groups, they have a group of people, they sing, they dance, they rap. There's not really much to differ there, on a fundamental level. And it's not that their music sounds the same. It's just that there's a similar style, similar flow pattern and, structure. I mean, that's just kind of how music works. But when I hear them, like, there's just something very interesting about this group. I don't know. Something stands out to me. Like, they have really good vocals, but then they also have really great rap. And like Jungsuh was actually kind of like he kind of kills me a little bit because I'm like, wow, like his rapping is kind of insane, So I can't even like he's so cool. And I think just the group overall is just really cool. So, and like their concept, I think I've kind of heard that they're more towards like the hip hop style, that type of thing. Just generally, at least with their title tracks from what I can see, or like just generally overall, they have more of a hip hop style, which I think is really cool. I think that this group's really nice. I might do a guide now that I've heard some songs from them. So I think actually one of the people who recommended this song, some of these songs to me said that they do have a guide. Yeah, the person P1 love of my life P1. They do have a guide on their channel, so I might check that out. I might check that out next time I do P1 Harmony, or maybe the time after that because I don't know, depending on if I get more song requests. Yeah, because I'm very interested in learning more about this group because I think they're pretty cool. They stand out to me a lot, so I think they're very interesting. Like they kind of remind me of a mix of Winner and Got7 while putting their own like spin on it, their own vocals and stuff like that. So it's very interesting. Does anyone else miss Winner? I miss them so much. I thought they were gonna do something this year, but they did not. Ad libs. Hear those vocals. Yeah, that one was pretty good. Honestly, I think out of the three, it's probably my least favorite, but it was still really fun. I think honestly Sad Song probably might be my favorite. And then It's Alright, and then this one. Jiyoung wrote and composed this song. Okay, this part is Theo. Okay. So this part is Theo. Good to know. But yeah, so that'll be pretty much it for this video. Honestly, really great. I definitely am now fully planning to do a guide. I always like to wait after like doing several videos about music to do a guide, just because I know guides typically spoil a lot of music, and that's not really a problem. It's just that's how it is. And so I like to get through quite a few songs first and also hear from you guys what you're excited about and if you guys tell me information. But yeah, I think definitely I want to do a guide soon, either next video that I check out P1 Harmony or the video after that. Just depends on how things go. Because I think they're really cool. I'm very interested to hear more from them, learn more about them, get into more of their personalities because I know nothing about their personalities. Even though I feel like Jung Sob is the one who I point out a lot for his rapping and Theo a lot for his singing. I have no idea anything about their personalities. You guys can give me some comments and comments about their personalities if you would like. But if there's like some stuff in the guide about their personalities, that would be really fun. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you would like to go watch another video, you can click on that one right there. You don't have to, but it's there if you want it. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.